I have a bit of bad news. This is the last team I have pre-prepared for my Pokemon Synergy, Lulling Abyss, and unless I can get a traded Stack Attacka with a Beast Boost and Attack, I will not have any more, but that means I can take submissions from other people if they want. Here I'm leading the Mega Beedrill and the Darkrai. This is actually a transfer from Gen 1 Beedrill. Sweet Scent lowers evasion by 2, which makes it 3, makes my accuracy 5/3 better. And Dark Void has 50%. 50% times 5/3 is 5/6. They have a 1/6 chance to not fall asleep. There's the Primarina taking the snooze. There's the Mimikyu. Mimikyu is also sleeping. They're asleep for this turn. There is a possibility, a 1/9 possibility, that they will both wake up this coming turn. But with bad dreams, any Focus Sash is broken. Cody withdraws the Mimikyu. Pikachu comes in. It's an Ash Cap. I wouldn't be surprised if that was his Z Crystal. Primarina is switched out. Ninetales comes in. And that Ninetales did not have Aurora Veil. I have no idea what it was going for. It didn't have the Focus Sash. Maybe it was offensive. I'll have to double check its other abilities. And I get up a sub on Darkrai. This sub lets me set up even more later on. Move Slot Syndrome prevented me from doing it on Beedrill. Primarina comes back in. It's not guaranteed to be sleep for any more turns. I decided to Poison Jab the Pikachu, take it out. If it had the Sash, I was going to double in with the Dark Pulse. And turns out didn't need it. Primarina takes a little bit more damage, still asleep. Wakes up, but the Dark Pulse has a chance to flinch. Not intended. I didn't realize that for the strat. I just wanted to stab Special Dark, and it worked out even better. Sweet Set again, since the Primarina is awake. Evasion drops on both of them. This is his last 2 Pokemon, so that's going to stick around. Dark Void. High chance to put Primarina to sleep. Mimikyu should stay asleep. Yep, Mimikyu's already asleep. And Cody's Primarina is asleep again. Mimikyu takes its second turn of sleep. It now has a 50% chance to wake up. Primarina took its guaranteed sleep. It has a 1/3 chance to wake up. Darkrai is gaining with the leftovers. Bad Dreams is afflicting even more. Beedrill, it has a Poison Jab. I believe Technician boosted as well. Primarina, it goes down. Probably should have doubled into the Mimikyu since it was likely to wake up, more likely to wake up than the Primarina. Disguise breaks. Disguise is busted. Wakes up into the X Scissor onto the Darkrai. Substitute fades. That's to be expected. But with the leftovers, I'm now back up to full. It took that long for them to break the sub. Sweet Scent again becomes 7/3 accuracy. Dark Void becomes 7/6, so better than perfect accuracy. It's guaranteed to fall asleep after 2 Sweet Scents. Sweet Scent has the effect of gravity without actually applying gravity or the accuracy drop to your side of the field. Bad Dreams again. I wanted to style on the Mimikyu. I figured that the Pikachu had the Z Crystal. I was wrong. And because I was wrong, he got the wake up into Never Ending Nightmare. And the Beedrill went down. Not really a sturdy Pokemon, that Beedrill. But it has the Sweet Scent, so I can get off the strat. Aegislash. I believe this is a mixed one with the... Yep, there's Shadow Sneak and King's Shield. And I forgot the rest. I forgot if it's the same one from a different strat or if I had made a new one for this. but it's mixed. Cody is defeated. Next up here is Pokeplayer. We've got Legendary, Likely Mega Dragon, and Legendary Dragon. Also, since Sweet Scent does not actually apply gravity, but it gives the bonus, I believe this is a physical Pheromosa that I'm running, but I never got a chance to bring it out. Pheromosa has the high jump kick. It gains the accuracy, but is not grounded like with gravity. Mega Beedrill again. Those stingers look nasty. I wouldn't want to be stung by that. Sweet Scent onto 2 pressure Pokemon. I lose 3 PP, and I think I forgot to PP max the Darkrai. That could be a problem later on. Evasion drops. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this was because Lugia, it can have the multi-scale. But yeah, I saw the pressure earlier, so I knew that wasn't the case. After the fact, I wasn't really paying too much attention before the fact and only saw the PP drop after this turn. Bad Dreams breaks a Sash, breaks any multi-scale. Dialga's withdrawn. In comes the Latios, sending in a Psychic against the Bug. He must be desperate. Lugia is switched out. The Flying would have made that stab neutral. Charizard comes in. I use the knockoff onto the Charizard. Of course it's a Mega. Substitute. I'm protected from everything but sound-based moves. And let's see what happens. I called it right. It was the Dragon-type Charizard X. Physical Tank. Let's see how it goes. He now has a Fire Dragon and a Psychic Dragon. I get off another Sweet Scent. They both have their evasion drop again. Dark Void comes through again. 1/6 chance either of them does not fall asleep. And a 25/36 chance that neither of them fall asleep. I'm sorry, 25/36 that both of them do fall asleep. 1 out of 36, neither of them do. And 10 out of 36 chance that one of them falls asleep. 10/36 is equal to 5/18. Really good odds. I like him. And he forfeits when his whole team is asleep. Next up is T Little. We got a Greninja. We got a Zeraora. We got another Latios. And we've got a really, really fun Hoopa Unbound. We've got a Dark type on the opponent's side of the field. If he is using Protean, he can change his type to something beneficial. I get off my Sweet Scent, and this is why I didn't want to do a Prankster Sweet Scent if I could find one, because that's a Dark type that would have immuned. Dark Void comes out again. Greninja avoids. The 5/18th chance happened. Zeraora is asleep. Greninja uses Aerial Lace, no Protean. It's got to be a Battle Bond. He is using Ash's Greninja. So we've got a likely movie Zeraora, likely movie Latios, likely movie Hoopa, and Ash's Greninja. I Sweet Scent again, beyond perfect accuracy. I probably shouldn't have done this because I saw the no Protean. I knew that it was safe, and if this Zeraora woke up into I think it's close combat, Darkrai goes down. I was being really risky here. 1/3 chance I would lose my win condition, and Zeraora stays asleep. Greninja, if it had a Focus Sash, it lost it. Zeraora, if it had a Focus Sash, it lost it. Switches out, goes into the Hoopa. It's unbound. It's a Psychic type and a Dark type. 4 times weak to a Fell Stinger. Fell Stinger Mega Beedrill with the Technician. I now have times 2.5 attack. Free turn. He didn't even try to wake up 50% on the Zeraora. And he sends in the Latios. He is begging for it. Beedrill, it has the sweet scent. Remember, guys, there's a 25 out of 36 chance that both of them fall asleep. Dark Void again. Let's see if the Dark Void is better than the Dark Hole in his chest. Latios, it's asleep. Woohoo. Hoopa, it's asleep. I get the good odds. Latios, it's fast asleep. Hoopa unbound, it remains fast asleep. Either of them can wake up this next turn. Neither of them have focus sash. They don't have a disguise. This is one of the few cases where choice band would be better than choice sash. Sorry, not choice band. Focus band instead of focus sash. Hoopa unbound, 4 times super effective. Technician, stab, 2.5 base power. My attack rises drastically. 1/3 chance that the Latios will wake up, likely go into a psychic type move on the Beedrill, likely knock it out. I lose my stats. Still asleep. 50% chance to wake up next turn if it survives, which it won't. Bad dreams again. Yep, it definitely won't survive, but it's not in the range that I can just ignore it for bad dreams. Zero Aura comes in. I poison jab it. I could have fancied and knocked off, but I wanted to be safe. That's a max attack Beedrill next to a could be perfect accuracy Darkrai. I also give that Darkrai a Blizzard because Blizzard hits both opponents, becomes perfect accuracy with the poison, with the sweet scent, and the battle's over. Those legendaries did too little too late. Like I said, this might be my last personal Pokemon synergy. Feel free to submit some.